Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to this special edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. It is that time of the week again to count down the 10 hottest cards of the week, based on two things: percentage value increases and an increase in the number of sales out there. Now, you're going to notice as we go through the top 10, Phyrexia All Be1 is still the key driver for most of these cards moving up in value, but there are a few other surprises in the video as well. Now, before we get into the top 10, a couple things. I do want to say thank you to one of the viewers from last week who gave a super thanks tip for the top 10 video. That is Maddie J Mania. Maddie J, thank you so much for the super thanks tip. Really helps the channel a lot. And another thing that supports the channel, if you go to flipsidegaming.com, you can use the Heroes promo code to save 10% on orders over $10. Currently, you can pre-order March of the Machine products there, but they have a whole lot of other things on their website too. Remember, if your order's over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. Also, whenever you use the Heroes promo code, it does support the channel, which is always appreciated, so thank you. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Number 10 is Norn's Decree. This goes up $1.19 to $2.98. That's a 66% increase. So this card is from the Phyrexia All Be1 Corrupting Influence Commander deck, and of course it does see play and builds around cards from there, like Excel Sign of Atraxa and Vishgraz the Doomhive. Right now there is a lot of focus on poison counters at the commander table thanks to Phyrexia All Be1, and this is showing up in a number of builds old and new in the format, like Atraxa Praetor's Voice, and those decks are seeing a lot of additional play now because of the support they receive from the new set. Some examples of builds around new cards where you see this played include Atraxa Grand Unifier, Skrelv Defector Might, Elish Nord Mother Machines, and Rhea Ivor Bane of Bladehold. Number 9 is Descent into Avernus. This goes up $1.44 to $2.82. That's a 104% increase. This is a solid commander card that has been in many builds since it came out, but it is getting additional play now and builds around a card from Phyrexia All Be1, Solfim Mayhem Dominus. Also, probably not a coincidence that a card that works well with Proliferate is moving up now in the wake of the mechanic returning in the new set. And this was featured in a Jake and Joel or Magic YouTube video this week entitled MTG Cards Set to Rise in Price. That could have brought some more attention to it perhaps. Number 8 is Guild Pact Informant. This goes up $1.45 to $4.81. That's a 43% increase. This one is from the War of the Spark Jace Arcane Strategist Planeswalker deck. Now you do find 4 copies of it in that product, but this is not in the regular set at all. Since it is a bit harder to find and it is a Proliferate card, it is moving up. You see this now getting additional commander play in some Atraxa Praetor's Voice builds, and it's indexed around new cards from Phyrexia All Be1 too, like Azuri Stalker of Spheres, Tekuthal Inquiry Dominus, and Venser Corpse Puppet. Number 7 is Fiend Artisan. This is up $2.13 to $10.82. That's a 25% increase. It has been seeing commander play in a variety of decks, but this week Aspiring Spike featured the card in 2 modern builds that both had 4 copies in the main. One was a Jund Sacrifice deck, using this along with Tyvar Jubilant Brawler from Phyrexia All Be1. The second was a Tyvar Goblin build. Andrea Mengucci also played the Jund Sacrifice deck on stream this week after Aspiring Spike introduced it. Overall though, it looks like Tyvar and Fiend Artisan are beginning to make an impact on Modern together. Additionally, there is a Legacy Abzan Shadow deck running 4 copies of Fiend Artisan in the main, and that is worth keeping an eye on since Legacy was just shaken up by the banning of 2 cards, Expressive Iteration and White Bloom Adventurer. Number 6 is Haunted One, up $2.37 this week to $6.49. That's a 58% increase. This is the foil copy from the Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate Mind Flayer's Commander deck. It is now seeing additional commander play around a card from Phyrexia All Be1, Karumonix the Rat King. Number 5 is Cephalid Illusionist. This goes up $3.44 this week to $5.47. That's a 170% increase. Now, this is yet to be reprinted, and it is getting a little commander play, but Legacy is the key driver here. There are 4 copies of this in the Cephalid Breakfast deck, and those builds are performing pretty well right now. I would expect them to continue to do well in the meta because Izzet Delver and Initiative builds are taking a hit from those card bannings we mentioned a moment ago. Also, Andrea Mengucci played Cephalid Breakfast on stream this week, which might have brought some more eyes to it. Number 4 is King's Assassin. This goes up $3.56 this week to $19.74. That's a 22% increase. This is another card that is yet to be reprinted, and it's hard to find online in high grade right now. It is bouncing back after some recent losses, and it does get a tad bit of commander play in Ramsey's Assassin Lord builds. Number 3 is Goryo's Vengeance. The Betrayers of Kamigawa copy goes up 220 this week to 820. That's a 37% increase. The Ultimate Masters copy, though, is up 392 to 792. That is a 100% increase. Modern Goryo's Vengeance decks are getting a boost now thanks to a new card, and that card is a Drechsler Grand Unifier. Turns out it is a good creature to reanimate or cheat into play, and some of those Goryo's Vengeance decks also run through the breach out of the sideboard. In fact, Andrea Mengucci played one of those decks too this week. Beyond that, this also gets a tad bit of commander play, but Modern is the key driver here this time. Number 2, Sidar Kondo of Jamura, up 463 this week to 1349. That's a 52% increase. This is the Commander 2016 copy, only comes in foil, and it is moving because it is a good upgrade to the Corrupting Influence commander deck, and it's in new commander builds around a couple cards from there, Ixel and Vishgraz. And finally, coming in at number 1 is Shining Shoal. This is up $13.11 this week to $17. That is a 337% increase if you're doing the math at home. And here we go again. We have not seen a reprint of this card yet, and it is in very high demand now. You're going to find 4 copies of this in the new Modern Mono White Humans Anti-Fury build, which is performing very well in MTGO. Once it won a Modern Challenge, many content creators started playing it and discussing it, like Andrea Mengucci and Magic Aids. That concludes the top 10 hot cards of the week, but remember to join us this weekend for our regular episode of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, where we deep dive into everything that's happening in the secondary market. Until then, though, stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page, as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.